gotta get my dual coins, so that's what I'll be doing while I wait to see if anybody shows up by 10. Like, no one came to my Discord but Lord Mochi, so I know the link was only valid for one day, but nobody asked for one either. I didn't think it was a good idea to do live friendlies yet. I don't think enough people are actively watching, but you never know. I switched my name. Yes, you're first. Doing friendly fights tonight, so if you send one, I need to also work on my tournament skills on some monsters because everybody could pick different rules and then I could get SOL. I think like Tanya's the only one left I really need to set up. I don't have enough monsters to feed really. Have till midnight to finish the food quest. This should finish it, I hope. See, maybe. No, I need like 800,000 more. Oh wait, never mind. Slow game. How much did I overfeed? Okay, not perfect. We're right on the money. Alright, so let me check some of these skills. Wrong monster. Well, they look good, right? Yeah. I guess Hornet or Herder. Let me see what he's got. I'm not worried about damage boost. Hand of God's free though. Whoa. Free cooldown, I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back. Alright. Considering ranking him and Moonhaze, since they're not very many cells away from being ranked, I haven't been doing the Watch Monster Woods. Yeah, let me get his skills for tournament, I guess. Removes 30% of life. Removes 40% of life. I'm not really a fan of the extra turn. Even though he doesn't have alright, so I'm gonna change that one. Okay. Think I have enough monsters. Maybe. Oh yeah, Measle. And then Rag, I guess, is the last one. I'll also be going live tonight to do my PvPs. Um, I'll be trying to get farther up. I have one revenge probably that could be easy. But right now we're still ahead of our record, but not as good as I want to be. Oh yeah, I've also, for the first time, have entered into some big tasks over here. Hopefully it doesn't crush my live to go here, but I'm going to try to check just to show you guys what I've started. Alright, so the casino slots give me 14 days. I think the Vegas one give me 20. And the Fortune one give me 30 to complete, but we're talking about 10,000 gems here. So if I get 10,000 gems, this game better look out. That's basically like max mythics and some level 10s. That's pretty crazy. If I had 10k gems right now, I'd probably rank Moonhaze and then buy the Amber ranks to rank 5 Moonhaze. Slap 3 level 9 speeds on it, pair it up with Tanya, and rank up that Daedalus tank guy to 3, and I'd probably run that team in PvP. But as is, I just have to wait and see. Actually, I'd run Santa instead of Daedalus since Moonhaze could Nur. I'm not going to access any more, like, I can only play so many games at one time. They're pretty time consuming to play the 3 that I downloaded, but I'm already to level 20 in 2 of them, and then level like 11 in the other one. But I found a way to go on like Facebook and get free coins for one of them at their webpage, so I'm pretty confident I'm going to get at least 2,000 some gems. Well, I'm only waiting out 21 more minutes, and then I'm going to go on about my business doing what I got to do. This is why I try to tell people who recommend that I should do friend duels. Like, who? I don't have enough people that want to do friend duels. I try to accept the ones already that just send me random fight requests. But it seems to be like the same couple. I got 2 attacks there. Pretty sure I already got all these. Yeah. There's like the most annoying cricket outside my house. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it driving me crazy. Well, the good thing about having phone is I can get up and move. Go get some orange juice while I wait patiently for someone to beat up or beat me up. If no one shows up, I'll delete the live afterwards. There's no sense in making people watch nothing. I got my maze monster hatching. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with them yet. Like, I guess run him over Tanya versus area dodge taunt teams. I don't know. I've just been trait disabling taunt and then beating them to death with Nora. That's not me busting ass, that's my seed. Well, I don't really have anything on here I'm supposed to be doing. This game is pretty boring. You just log in, you do a couple things, and then you log out. I mean, I guess if you cared, you could watch this crap. Which I still gotta watch one. Yeah, that's one of the games I've planned for the task. That's a Vegas spin. At least that's what it looks like. They require like no skill at all too. I don't know how people can do that, but I mean, I'm doing it. You just keep pressing the button and pressing the button till your sanity goes. Yeah. I am not far from Moonhaze. I only need 230. Moonhaze is one I'd like to rank, and so is Erder. So is Day. So is Tanya. Yeah. That would be nice if I could rank all of them. Even though by the time I get them ranked, they'll print something else. Maze Monsters crafting. I've been extracting my epics. I got one Draconian ready, one hatching, and we're waiting on that 4 hours for the extractor. I'll probably end up just selling this guy. I don't know what I'm using him for. Right now he's collecting gold. And it's getting pretty soon to having to kill pandas, so... But most of my pandas wear gold runes, yeah. I do have some 4s on people, but they've been there for months before I knew what to do with them. For the most part, I use 4s during races. When it says craft a 5, I'll just put 4 golds in there and make a 5 gold. Seems to be the most consistent thing to me. I don't usually gamble during race. Mainly just because I get too annoyed at getting something that wasn't what I needed when I could have just got what I needed. It's not even really about cost effectiveness to me, it's about annoyance. Uh, yeah, just killing time here. As soon as this live's over, I'm gonna cut it and I'm gonna go do my 4 live duels live. I've already got my coins ready now. 4 there. 1 started and 8 saved. So I'm ready to rock. You can look at my team or picks that I have to choose from when we start. Gelotron's who I'm taking, but see when we get that far. Yeah, someone like my island, I try to tell them this island use or that free to play sign. When I first started playing, I made that in like, I don't know, the first 2 weeks playing this game, maybe my first week, and it used to be right here, like dead smack in the middle of this, and I used to use this guy. He was like my first reward in this game. Uh, and put him right here behind the monster wood, and it was my way of flicking off the monster wood because I thought monster wood was so far from free to play. Meaning free to play, not free to do videos, free to do surveys. That's to me, that wasn't free to play. That was basically like, haha, you found a way to make free to play spenders. Because they had sites like Swag Bucks that you could do the same stuff and get real cash. So I figured you were basically just working for gems. Like, what's the difference between working for gems or working for paycheck at McDonald's and then buying gems? And I've even met players on this game now that have the nerve to be like, I don't spend, I just use gift cards that I win from doing apps. uh, you're a spender. Hell, I think if I just pull off those tasks, I'm basically not free to play. If they give me 10k gems for playing other games, that's not what I believe free to play to be. I believe free to play to be the freedom to play games without obligation to currency. 12 minutes, guys, and I'm going on about my business, and you guys have to wait till next Sunday to get a taste of the friendlies. But it's going to be this time, I think, on every Sunday, which, depending upon where you're at in the world, it might be Monday. Monday for you, Sunday for me. I hate those 130s. Armor claws, they smash my Santa. It's getting hard to tell which people, are revengeable and which ones aren't. Like, I won't revenge someone with a 120 Nicatia because, to me, that's somebody who is pretty familiar with what's going on in the meta. So much that they took it past 115 and went to 120 for, I guess, speed boost. Or that they already have max Wormlads, so they've been playing so long they got more light cells and they know what to do with. That's a good answer, too. The one below it, though, has me wondering, like, there's not really anything in the game to spend your dark cells on, and you found Dun Ra and spent them there, and you've been able to do it twice, which means you've been playing a little while. You're on a 40 lap race team, and you have a 140 Nightingale. Yeah, that's too iffy for me. I don't want to go messing with that. The 130, 120 Armor Claw, that team might be a little bit more reasonable, but they're using a legendary attacker when there's other area dodges. But I mean, I used to think the people who had that attacker didn't know what they're talking about when they said it was good anyway. I don't usually mess with anyone who has a 130 Thasla. They've been playing too long. They spend money on the game, one or the other, both. Um, I still haven't got my first Madame Cell in the game. That's pretty crazy. Where's my damn cell? Uh, yeah, the Shazar team or Shazar team. If you got a 130 Shazar, I'm scared to find out what you have on defense. So yeah, I don't really like any of these attacks except the first one. And even that's, no idea what you could be stepping into. The team on the right there doesn't have any anticipation. I just figure you would put all speed on your Kraken. So what if the other guy has team speed? Maybe that's a Nora Wormlad uh, rag fight or something. Nora Wormlad Santa. Yeah, that sounds more right. I could probably beat that team, honestly. It's just gonna open me back up, taking my shields down, which I want to wait and cram all into one. How would I lose to the team on the right? 6 team speeds or 5 team speeds with a speed on Kraken and a speed on Nora. That'd be one way to lose it. Nora go before my team and beat my team to death because I didn't bring in anticipation. Yeah, so that team's probably definitely beatable. I guess why I'm waiting. That's what these things are for, right? When you got nothing else to do. I doubt I'll get lucky and get another set of moon hazes though without watching a ton of these. Also, the reason why I keep yawning is because I was up all night playing stupid slot games, trying to get my tasks partially completed so they won't be so hard to complete. Hey, you trying to friendly or what? I'm killing time here. I cannot pronounce your name. Is it okay? Speak. I knew somebody was gonna put tournament rules on. I knew it. Alright, well, we get to be faster than everybody. I guess I want to cut down that revive guy doing a bunch of stuff, right? Let me check. Yeah, you got one mutant rune. Your little K, well, you got beat by like 30 seconds or so on accepting or sending me a request, so you have to wait. As soon as I either lose to speak JGs or win. I will, just chill out 1 second. Alright. I accept it. What happened to you? Check your chat. Alright, well. Check your team. Well, we're gonna find out how. Oh, you're not very fast. Alright, so I'm gonna switch back to that other guy too. He's sending me one. Yeah, he has changed the rules again, so I think the rules got worse for him. Hi, evil Krampus. I'm not that much of a fan of Mr. Beast, but if you don't have anything else to play with, I'd run him too. I just think he's better with strength runes, and nobody talks about that because Skillmere is a beast when you wear strength runes. Yeah, I was gonna say should be toast. All these rune down swaps. I should probably swap my runes to some mutants. I have mutants on my Ragnarok. Hey, Jaden. Uh, oh, okay. I did not know that. That's cool to know. I was wondering why it was speak JG. I thought maybe JG was a language or something. I was like, how do you speak JG? I used to have a buddy who would call himself JG. His voicemail was really funny. Why does it have my moves in really weird order? I wish I could fix that. How long you guys been playing? I'm hoping my channel can help you guys step your games up. Runes are very important. I'm also using race monsters, and you guys probably don't have equally as good race monsters, which can definitely hurt. Plus the relic levels, they're probably hurting you guys more than they're hurting me unless you don't have relics on. Uh, 3 years. That's a long time. Technically, I'm getting close to 3 years in a similar type game since I played Dungeon Boss before this, and I played that for a year and a half, and I've played this for almost a year. And they're basically cloned games, so I mean, it would basically be like if I played this game for a year and a half and then started a new account and played for 10 months. So I feel like I don't know, as knowledgeable as about 3 years. Uh, I can't remember who I'm battling at the exact moment, but if I was you, I'd start putting on some zero cooldown moves. So that way you don't get blown out by CDA, you at least have one move. I've talked about it in a previous video, whereas like, if I was in your shoes and somebody was CDAing me, the first thing I would do is go right to my move list and be like, alright, zero cooldown moves, where are you? I usually always keep one on every of my monsters anyway, especially now mythics. They all come with one, it feels like. Yeah, I hear that a lot on this game. Everybody I run into, basically, that I tell, like, yeah, I've only been playing like 10 months, they always tell me, yeah, I only played for like the first year and then quit. Which, I mean, sometimes the game's bad. Find out if you got any zero cooldown moves there, I guess. Alright, so as far as I know, his Wormlad is toast. He has a charge. I don't know what he's thinking about. I didn't know Wormlad had zero cooldown moves. Oh, I couldn't see the emoji. My face was on it. Adora's immune to daze. Me too, man. I have my tournament moves in the wrong order, so I only got 3 attacks with Nora instead of 2. It's like that. That's a wrong move. I wanted to possess your Wormlad. Yeah, I remember you, Jaden. If that's what you're trying to say, or is that a different game? Oh yeah. I remember. I definitely remember. I just didn't know your team name, or I mean account name, not team name. Uh, yeah, I'm hoping to be able to possess your Wormlad if I quit messing up. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Wormlad that much either, but I did when I first got him. He was the first good monster I got in this game. I remember when I first got my Wormlad at level 100, I was putting in work with that skill mirror damage reduction move on turn 1, and then turn 2, casting Never Liked Me on himself, and it would heal your full entire team. That was pretty dope. How I get to duel you? Send me a request to be friends if you haven't already, and then send me a battle request. Man, those rules made the fight take a really long time. Alright. Yeah, you need zero cooldown moves. You're getting blown out by CDA. Well, if my game loads, I could add some friends, but it's being weird. Sorry for the delay too, guys. I know that from doing lives and having people ask me to say when they see their chat that I've got like a 30-second delay. And the reason for that is I don't have a modem or router yet. I'm just playing on hotspots because I live in such a populated area that there's hotspots everywhere, so I try to save some money. Yeah, I don't. I'm on Fight Your Five. I don't know what that means. Kingfish. Odana. Odana's really good. I think he's like the shiny Tanya. On, you're on Team Fight Your Five? I'm confused what you mean. Is Fight Your Five a team name? Oh, I'm on Fever Pitch. Sorry, I didn't see your question. Which I think we still have room. If anybody listening is good enough to do 60 laps, we have room for two. But we upped our rules recently. You need to do two skips and have 12,500 points, whereas before it was one skip and 10,000 points. But basically, the bottom people in our team just do the bare minimum every race, so that's why it went up. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So that you can, so they could find me to add me. Sure, sure, sure. That makes perfect sense. Fever Pitch. Fever Pitch is the team. It says it right every time I go into one of these fights, right under my name. Enough gems. Yeah, gems can be rough. As a free to play, I make, I don't know, probably 600 now or 700 a month because it seems like those 72-hour challenges have a lot of gems. But from the events and stuff, I'm only making, 500 a month probably. And I roughly spend 500 every single race, so this race I'll probably have to spend more since I gotta do two skips, but I'll probably make less points. Normally I get 35k points a race. Now I'll probably only be getting like 20k points because won't have the gems to spend on some tasks. Alright, little K was there first. Sorry if you're stuck having to wait. RVG, you will have to give me just a moment. I can't pronounce a lot of your guys' names and it makes me feel bad. I feel like what my teachers would always say when I was in school when they're like, I can't get your name right. There's like 30 of you and one of me, but you guys, it's different. You guys, I guess, aren't American because I have no idea what that is. Kine or Kane? How is Kane how you say that? Kane Chiboka? Alright, let me put the smack on. I forget my moves are backwards on here. Riley G. I get which one you are. Your name at least parallels with your screen name. I'm gonna get this guy dead. Boom. Cayenne. Like cayenne pepper? Is that right? Or Kian? Kian, that sounds cool if that's it. I don't really know how to pronounce Ki. Uh, Kian, that's it? Yeah, okay, that's awesome. Sort of. Sorry, bro. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's a cool name, man. Kian, I like that. Now the last one though, it'll be a minute for that one. All right, RVG was next. Riley G year after. Yes, I remember Jaden. Uh, I believe you even give me some help while playing the live duels. I don't necessarily remember the live duels, but I definitely remember you. You've showed up quite a few times. I appreciate the support, man. I hope that I can help you with some information on my channel. I've put on generic relics just so that I don't get blown out by relic triggers. Meaning, like, people try to zap my stamina all the time in these human fights with Odana, so I go ahead, right after this one, I'm doing live duels, and then after live duels, I'm doing PvP on stream also. So I'll be streaming pretty much all night. It's late here, though. It's like 10 p.m. Some people are probably on a different time zone than me. But yeah, I'm pretty used to fighting the Odana guy now and human fights. And they always try to go for my stamina, so that's why if you look, I'm wearing gold relics and silver relics, but they all give stamina because I've lost plenty of times, like just a week or so ago. You can ask this player, Mr. the Beast or Beast. He was smashing me up like 2 weeks ago, and then I made some adjustments, and he hasn't won since. Oh, we got the Brute. I swear the Brute looks like Bane to me from Batman. Uh, Gonna guess he's probably got a zero cooldown move on him. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the CDA and find out. Okay, well, Nightingale could not take that hit. That's worth noting. This guy's definitely getting possessed. Ooh, wait. He's just gonna get rid of the possession. I don't need to do that. But I will get rid of that damage mirror. Yes, every Sunday I'm going to be doing friendly fights, but not every Sunday will it be live duels. Live duels are every 4 days because that's how many live duels I can save up as free to play. And then once we start winning live duels more than 50%, that's when I'll move up and start doing grand duels. That's the plan anyway. Ugh. Well, I'm definitely going to restore here. There's no way to get to that worm lad. That's the annoying part. Well, hopefully right here's enough. Yeah, that's going to be every Sunday. Same time as tonight's was. Yeah, same time every Sunday. It's going to be 10 p.m. my time, Mountain Time, which is -7 GMT time. I'm going to find out if his Nightingale can beat my whole team to death, I guess. Oh, it can't. I've got a purr. Yeah, so live friendlies every Sunday, and then live duels every 4 days, and then PvP every last day of the season. So far, those are the 3 times that I plan to go live, and then eventually we'll add on grand duels when I'm not such a noob. These fights take a long time, little K. When you make my guys level 31. Oh, crusty. I just got my crusty fed up like yesterday or last night. I really don't know what to do here. I don't know if Krusty can do extra turns first or what, but I should have thought that I know Nora can't. He can do extra turns, so I shocked the wrong guy. I wonder how many extra turns can he do? Whoops, I went in the wrong order because I just have my tournament skills in the wrong order. Let's go ahead and try to get her as low as possible. That should be enough. Have not unlocked everything yet. Only 1 extra turn. Someone told me he could do 5 extra turns. What, does he get more moves as he gets higher level, or all they're on cooldowns? Or, I mean, warm-ups and tournament mode. What just happened? That was crazy. Alright, Sonora's dead. This crusty guy's gotta go next. He hits way too hard. I wasn't expecting old Krusty to kill half my team, or 66% of it, that's for sure. Now, hopefully, he doesn't kill me in 1 hit, and then I can just revive my Nora and win this fight. Yeah, you can do whatever. I'm not going anywhere. But if I'm still doing this by 11, I probably will call it a night because I still have 2 other lives to do. I really need to put my Nora's tournament moves the same way as my other tournament moves. Thank you. That's totally fine. I'll see you next week, hopefully. Londrad, do you got any rank on him? Yes, you have 1. Okay. See what kind of 0 cooldown moves he's got. None? You knew what I was running. Oh, I thought you were gonna put damage mirror back up. That's not enough. Unless he comes back and beats my whole team, that. What? Hmm. Yeah, I messed up. I think I could have beat your team. I should have just purred away your damage mirror. Uh, I don't really have a choice here other than to AoE. Then I guess hope for a miss. Well, I didn't mean hope for me to miss. I meant hope for you to miss. Yeah, that's game. Good job, man. I died to Uriel's essence behind a taunt. That legend's too slow unless you got all team speed on him. What? Rule sharking me, bro. I don't know why the friend list keeps glitching up. Too much activity going on. Alright. I don't even think Santa could protect me from relic triggers. No relics, level 35. This could be a long fight. Epics. I'm not feeling it. They can't be poisoned. Alright, well then let's start with the guy in the front, I guess. Alright, so the guy in the front's dead now. Get the vacuum cleaner next. So I definitely got smashed out by relic trigger rule sharking and relic Uriel essence behind a taunt so far. My epics are OP. Um, I'm sure they are. If I had to use epics, you probably would have destroyed me. I don't have I don't have any planning in, like, I just tonight set tournament rules just in case because I figured somebody would use tournament rules, and a lot of times when I fall for that I don't even have skill set and then I just lose. But my problem right now is the tournament rules I don't have set up right for Nora, meaning this one needs to be this one, and then this one needs to be this one, and then this one needs to be this one, and then this one needs to be this one. Alright, now my Tanya's, or my Nora's tournament rules are set up right. Alright, so we don't have any epic triggers. Or I mean, relic triggers. Yeah, I messed up so many times with the tournament rules on Nora being backwards, so I was using the bleed move when I thought I was using a daze move. So I was shorting myself an extra turn. You give up. That's alright, man. Losing's the best reward this game has to offer. You gotta make changes. I know a lot of you guys are getting beat by CDA, and every one of your mythics has a 0 CDA move. I'm not even sure what the Crocs is, but he's definitely strong against Nora if he gets a turn. Plus my Nora's ranked, but if you guys are setting the levels down, that doesn't really matter, I don't think. Have any of y'all ever done the slot games and the tasks? I got 10k worth of slots going on. Anybody ever done one of these? That's my completed one for 8, but anyone ever done 88 Fortunes, Vegas slots, or House of Fun? Because that's 10k gems I'm trying to get. I just didn't know if maybe somebody had done it, they know if it's hard or easy, or am I wasting time, it's not possible, or what, but I'm hoping they didn't lie to me. As soon as I'm done my 3 lives tonight, my 3 live streams, I'm planning on getting back to slot grinding. Which, if somebody does the House of Fun slots, you can go to their Facebook and they've got like infinity free coins that you can just keep watching like a simple ad and get free coins. Those are all really hard. Yeah, they're really hard. They're really time consuming. Like, hard to me is skill based, and there's no skill involved. It's just click that button to spin, spin, spin. So my goal is to find free spins somewhere. Like for that one House of Fun, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the easiest one of them all to do, because you can just go get free coins from their website, their Facebook page, I mean. Like, they have 4 pages of 30 different links, and each one of those 30 links rewards you with, like, I don't know, tons of spins for free that you can do to get the XP to level up, and you only gotta make it to level 90. But I'll find out how hard it gets. They say they refresh every like 3 days. Yeah, definitely follow the gold rune advice. It's more important than PvP. Like, that's what I meant by when I said, those who win today don't win tomorrow. Meaning, all you gotta do is stop worrying about beating your friends, stop worrying about how high you are in PvP, and start worrying about that gold permitted. And then once your gold permitted makes a double jump, so will your PvP, so will your multis, so will your humans, because you'll have the resources to upgrade your guys twice as much as your opponent does. Like, if you guys know that I'm a new player and I've only been playing 10 months, you couldn't tell, because, I'm the one with the better runes. I'm the one with the higher level monsters. And how is that? It's because of the gold. The gold's what's carrying me. I learned that lesson the hard way when I beat Adventure Map at level 77 in 2 months, and then I couldn't feed my monsters enough food for my quests. I wasn't making enough money or enough gold in the game to keep up. And I'm sure many other people were in that same situation, and those people bought pass. Well, I never bought the pass. I had to start investing in my pandas. That's why I started leveling them up. A lot of them were level 90. But I regret leveling a lot of them to 90 because I'm going to have to kill them off. But, and put legends in their place. But yes, that's the number one most valuable information that I can give anyone who listens to me is how you tell a good player is the measure of their gold per minute, meaning out of everyone you know, whoever's making the most gold per minute, that's the best player you know. It's not who's winning PvPs, it's not who's higher ranked, it's whoever's making more gold per minute. Now spenders, yes, they get double gold per minute, but still, what's the best task to do? I have no idea, but if I was going to give you my advice, I'd say look for that House of Fun slots. It's only like 2,000 and some gems, but like I was just saying, on their Facebook page, they've got an infinite source of resource for you so that you can, like, when you run out of money, you're not out. You just go to their Facebook page and get more, and instead of having to pay real life money. And it's going to be just a grind. I don't know how long it takes. That's why I was asking you guys. Uh, I'm not gonna do it until it comes out, if that makes sense. I'm really not into reading updates out loud. Meaning, as soon as it comes out, I want to share whatever I do with it. Meaning, like, if there's a new cosmic dungeon, I'm gonna run in that dungeon. I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, I'm in the new dungeon. Let's see what I can do." Like the same way I did with the Infinite Gauntlet. Meaning, as soon as the Infinite Gauntlet come out, I want to run right in there. I am not worried about my audience seeing me fail. Seeing someone fail is how you grow and learn without having to fail yourself. So when the Cosmic Era starts coming out, if I think of a way to make profit on it, I will tell you guys. If I think of a way to upgrade my monsters with it, I will tell you guys. If I think of a shortcut or tips or anything that profits my account, I will share it with you guys. Like, I believe in transparency. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible to give you guys as much information as I can. I do not plan to keep any secrets, meaning if I found a way to, like, just start making mad cells, you guys would be the first people I told. Like, I'd go right to my YouTube channel and be like, look what I found out, guys. This is how you can get rich quick. And then if I don't think to tell you guys something, all you have to do is ask. Like I was just saying, I don't believe in keeping secrets from you, and I really hate how these games have teams, and then people that are in those teams act like they can't do anything but be loyal to those teams for the rest of their time they play Monster Legends, and that's not true. If there's an opportunity to join a team that's better than the team you're in, and you're, outperforming the players that are in your team, it's time to move. There's no sense in staying loyal to losing. And that's something that a lot of people like. You can stay loyal to the same players that you were in a team with by just adding them on Discord and talking to them later from wherever your gameplay takes you. But this game, everybody's about hoarding knowledge, meaning if somebody found out something, like, they don't tell nobody, they keep it secret. Like, if they found a way to make free amber, you can bet they wouldn't tell you. Like 90% of the players anyway, they would just sit and laugh at you like, haha, I'm making more amber than you are. But I think that has a lot to do with my being an old fart. I've played video games for a long time. When I was 16, I used to be one of those little con men that always tried to get an advantage on somebody, even if it required lying to them or cheating them, or yeah, if I could talk you into giving me your stuff to borrow, I might not give it back. Yeah, I was definitely one of those players when I was young, so I've come a long way in my gaming to get where I'm at mentally. And I still suck. I still carry, too much ego, too much, I don't know, I guess embarrassment, I don't even, pride, whatever it is. Like, I don't like messing up in front of people. I strive to be right all the time, so I hate being wrong, but being wrong is how I grow to the next level. It's like I guess the old Buddha saying, to talk is to repeat what you already know. To listen is to learn. I don't do much listening. The only time I listen is when I get beat up. Uh, I haven't been paying attention, but I'm going to CDA him. He's probably the only one who can do some work. As many times, though, as I've been beating these teams up, nobody should be shut down from CDA. Everybody should have a 0 CDA move on by now. How many times do you get hit with cooldown activation before you realize, hey, I need a monster who doesn't have a cooldown move, so that way when I'm CDA'd, I can at least use a move. Yeah, that's a wrap. What do you guys think the Cosmic Era is anyway? Do you think it's going to be a new set of monsters? I'm not even sure that it's going to be a new set of monsters. Cosmic to me means, two things. It means like space, and then I always think of like cosmetics, but I like, could it just be a way of upgrading monsters you already own, like how runes were, or how relics are? Could it be something that isn't necessarily a new monster, but it's something that you can do with monsters you already own? That's a big question I have. That's what I'm mainly curious about. And then I do believe that they mentioned in one of the comments that someone was reading their mind when they asked if they were going to be bringing a way for us to make Forsaken cells, which I really hope they do because I need. How to come up with a good team? Uh, keep trying with different monsters until you start winning with some, and then I'd start with those probably, but usually me, I want an attacker, a denier, and support. But support can sometimes be, or I can, like, I usually want one of each of as many core roles as I can have, if that makes sense. Meaning, like, to me, the core roles are a tank, an attacker, uh, denier, and a support. So you only get 3 monsters on a team. I would try to have 3 of those 4 roles at all times. It's very rare that you double up. Like on this team, I have an attacker, a denier, and a support. But sometimes I switch my attacker out for a tank and just go deny tank support and control people. But yeah, that to me is the easiest way to start team focusing, is to think about the 4 core roles that monsters have, because they all pretty much fall into one of those cores. But then there's also things that I always try to look for on my team. I don't ever want a team that doesn't have a purr somewhere on it. I don't ever want a team that doesn't have an AoE Nur on it somewhere. I don't ever want a team that doesn't have anticipate usually, unless, like in this team, I'm trying to be fast, which means I set myself at an insta lose if someone has an extra turner that's faster than me because I didn't bring anticipate. So yeah, like other things that I try to look for on teams, revive is really good. If you don't actually have revive, then revival essences are just as good. Like the revive block monsters work on people that, or they work on your opponent, but they don't work on you, which is really good. And then the common, if you're looking for the easiest way to start winning in PvP, it's area dodge, taunt. Doesn't matter the taunter, doesn't matter the 2 area dodges, just put them 3 together. And that'll take you at least somewhere. Where I'm struggling at in this game, though, is, man, these habs are so expensive to upgrade. We're talking 90 mil for a mythic one, and then 75 mil for a legend one. So that's what's got me basically to where it's either time to start spending the hard coins or the hard gold and leveling those to 4, or it's time to get rid of some pandas, because getting rid of a panda opens up it's easy to get them to level 3. So every time I delete a panda habitat, I can bring either a legend or mythic and make it to level 3. Which I'm trying to avoid the legends because I don't have a problem selling monsters. I just try not to sell them unless I have to, because every time you sell one, you lose gold per minute. Well, I guess he looks more like Bane than the other guy looks like Bane, doesn't he? Glue I remember when I first seen Glue I was like, man, please let him be the past monster. I think I got you. Your extra turner is shocked, unless this guy's got AoE Nur or Nur and ally, but I didn't think he did. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay. You can't extra turn, so I'm pretty confident that that's not going to be enough. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that guy's crazy buffs. Alright, got one. Only because that Mega Taunt couldn't take a hit. Thasla. Weeman. That's a funny name. Let me see what I'm looking at here. I guess she's the one I want to shut down, right? Wormlad's immune to stun. Wow, are you serious? I don't do enough damage to kill her. Okay, that's not good enough. Yeah, he's CD8. I'll get my Wormlad back. Wormlad's immune to stun, so I'm just gonna get rid of the only person that can do anything to Wormlad. Man, you guys need 0 cooldown moves. I can't stress it enough. Man, you got some nice monsters. Froma? I wish I could have got Froma. My first quest ever success was Blazinger. Yeah, you're not gonna get my stamina away. Uh, I guess I want to get rid of your buffs and then beat on you. Seems good. Other than them stupid relics. But if I can get that poison hit off, that'll be enough. Then I can possess. Or not. My guy, that possess is missed twice tonight. You're out of relic triggers now. Yeah, a lot of past monsters are trash. But that Kofu Kitty Cat gave spenders a 2 month denier that free to play did not have, meaning for 2 months straight you guys had a denier when free to play had nothing but legends. Um, and yours was a 130 speed mythic denier, so that was a huge advantage. Odana is a really nice monster, the Kingfish guy. Trade disable is huge. Everyone is running taunt, area dodge, and if you have Odana, you can just trade disable their taunt and then beat them up with an extra turn attacker. So, like, I don't know if Odana was a pass or an exclusive on top of the pass. I can't remember because I usually only pay attention to the free ones. But Glubu, yeah, he didn't seem like he was much. Tremor is actually not bad if you have trait disable before him, meaning like the Odana and Tremor, they're not bad on a team with a tank. Meaning you run a Mega Taunter or a Taunter like Brute. So Tremor, let's see, yeah, Odana, Tremor, tank, and then you just make sure Odana goes first and you trait disable, and then you can stun. But again, it requires you to get, two monsters off before somebody nerves. That's why I started working on my Tanya, was because I was running into that problem with humans. They were using the Odana fish to beat me up pretty bad. So I feel like Tanya is the welfare Odana, meaning they both purr, they both trait disable, they both nerve. So to me, they're basically like they fill the same exact role, but Odana is way better. Like the ability to take stamina from your opponent, the ability to not have to spend 80 stamina a move. Yeah, it's huge. And his special trait disables. Also, what's with the wiki for this game having special runes on it? Has anybody seen that? Were they always there? Runes that say up your chance of doing a special. If you go to, if you just type in runes on Google and go to the rune wiki, that's what's on there. It's at the bottom of the runes. I found out because I went looking for the stats on the runes so that I could do a screenshot for my last video, and I noticed special runes and was like, what are these? I think that could be interesting, even though I'm not a fan of specials. I don't believe in chance mods, meaning every time anything says that you have a chance for something to happen, that is also player skill leaving the game. Player skill is not about chance. Now, I understand that you have to play around chance, and that requires player skill, meaning basically, though, everything is an automatic, meaning if I look at something and it's got a 20% chance to miss, then I have to every single time be like, what if it misses? And play like it's going to miss. Why? Because there's a 20% chance it could miss. And if I didn't play like it was going to miss, then that's a 20% chance I lost the fight because I was expecting to land and I didn't. And I think they know that every time they add chance to the game, they're taking player skill out. But I also think that this game's not about player skill, meaning they'd rather have players just paying money to be better than actually learning how to be better. Glamhead is so underrated. Glamhead is, oh man, I wish I had a 150 Glamhead and could just go beat up the whole meta and let them know how underrated he is. He can cool down himself and take like 3 turns, I think. Uh, Speaking of him, I guess let's just go ahead and beat him up. I've been I've been running CDA all night. Okay, so this is the first time someone's been like, okay, I got some moves to do while CDA. I think the best free-to-play team is Tanya Moonhaze Day, the tank Daedalus or whatever his name is pronounced. I wish I had that team, but I've invested in race monsters instead. Whereas if I hadn't invested in race monsters, I'd have 130 all three of those monsters, maybe even 140 or one by now, from using gems that I would have had from not spending on the race. So I definitely think that a player out there who's only doing 10 lap teams and saving all their gems could still have a very valid meta team as a free to play. I do not think the game has literally like cast out free to play. Also, guys, I do have my rune temple active because it's the end of PvP. So you guys are getting beat by a 10% rune boost. I just thought about that. I don't know. I would assume it still works inside player versus player, even though you turn down my rules to make my runes like a level 5 or 6 in some of these fights. Some players, I'm thinking mine still get a 10% boost. Here, I'm going to CDA Wormlad and beat on this other guy. Uh, let's go with this CD. And then here, let's go ahead and get rid of that area dodge. Plus, I think if this guy's got extra turns, it should, yeah, should milk him down a good chunk. Here, we can go ahead and beat Wormlad to death. And then charge up. We can purr away the evade. I don't know what I got crafted. I think either a 5 gold or, I mean a 15 gold or a 16 gold. Also, if you watched my videos, you've seen that I pulled an 8 from the rune key. You don't like it? Me neither, man. I hate getting beat. But at the same time, that's the only way to learn. You go over to your moves on your mythics and put 0 cooldown moves on them. That's your first start. I'm beating everyone up with cooldown. Like, I mean, I guess I would possess the guy who had 0 cooldown moves, but I'd have to first get hit by him to find out who those were. But, like, Glamhead was the only one that had a 0 cooldown move. Like, that's not enough, meaning I'm basically turn walking a whole entire team with one move. That's too much value. Call that a 3-for-1 in Magic the Gathering, but let me see if I can change my team. Oh no, he brought a Pierce monster when I brought Taunt. What? I'm definitely turn bouncing here. I just don't know exactly which way I should. I guess I turn bounce off Santa, and then I get double turns. Uh, I don't have anything for that. I gotta wait all the way till Missouri gets turned back. Yeah, this is a horrible matchup. I should have just brought my other team. She gonna get got if I get my turn. 25 is not 75% of 34, is it? So just to be on the safe side. Well, that was a very garbage team for me. I'm definitely not going to use that team again when there's no runes or relics. Uh, let's go ahead and try the team that you guys always see me use in PvP. I need to figure out if I should take this team to a Grandmaster duel, but I think I'll just lose to Thasala. Well, that's good. I'm glad you feel happy. I feel like I brought a completely horrible team. It was basically like a complete Santa hug team, and then there was an anticipator I wasn't expecting. Alright, so you got one per, and it's on Froma. My turn order's all messed up though because of not having runes. What? You had a good chance in that fight. I'm gonna run and grab more orange juice. Only gonna do this, guys, for about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes or 2 more fights, because then I gotta go do my live duels. First, I'll probably make something to eat. Alright, so this one and one more, guys. And then I gotta get out of here. Yeah, that's a good team. If you can rank that up and start working on runes, that's a really good team. Don't ever put your Moonhaze first though, but I guess it's because you took runes off, which is the same. That's the same problem I'm running into, is that my team's backwards too. So don't feel bad. I did get an evade trigger too though, so that's really fever pitch. Yeah, Pierce is very good. The Maze Monster has a Pierce move. I just don't really know where he's gonna shine other than taking Legends out from behind taunt. I guess I want to go ahead and get rid of the only one that can mess with my evade. I misplayed there. I should have cleaned myself before I did that move. That's fine. You can't hurt me with this guy. Alright, Toxic. I'll add you as soon as I get out of this battle. Gonna go ahead and put my Santa back together. I'm gonna go ahead and put some stamina on my team. And then we're going to get rid of the buffs, take out your guy, and hopefully finish this. He has a Uriel's Essence as well. Go after the guy who doesn't have the Uriel Essence first. That's fine. CDA with the curse. You just have to wait, Toxic. I gotta get out of this fight before I can add anyone. Ah, I see my woman finally found my chat instead of sending me message. I'm almost done with this live, and then I have to make something to eat, and then I'm gonna do the other one. I'm gonna battle Toxic, and then that's gonna wrap it up. For the most part, I haven't really been beaten up. I've lost. Somebody definitely got me with them relics and rules. Did you find me yet, Toxic? Yes? Okay. Except Dugu. Alright, I'm gonna add Monster Masters to the list too. But first, you guys, let me get back to a better team. I'm not pay to win. Neither am I. I don't think there is a such thing as pay to win, guys. I think there's only pay to play and free to play, because if you're saying there's a such thing as pay to win, then there's also a such thing as pay to lose, and everyone except the guy in first place is paying to lose then. So, I don't like it looking at it that way. What do we do here? That guy's immune to cooldowns. Or wait, no, yours isn't because he's not ranked or something. Did you add me, Toxic? Or was that you? Were you the monsters, or did you add me? One or the other. Also, if you guys turn on notifications, you'll know when I go live next Sunday so that you. I was live for like almost 20 minutes before anybody even wanted to battle. I was basically twiddling thumbs waiting. Then everybody showed up, but next week you could be first come if you have notifications on. Plus, I do have a Discord channel. I'll put a link in the description, I guess. In the description of this video. Alright, so that's it unless Toxic didn't get his battle yet, which I'm not sure of. Did you get your battle, Toxic? Is that you, Dugu? Okay, this one. The team is definitely lacking a purr. I wouldn't prefer a team that doesn't have a purr on it. You wouldn't be able to beat Evade Santa. Someone's with a level 11 Santa. Okay, that's fine. You can bring a different team. Someone with an 11 Santa and like Oliviera and an attacker would smash you just from not having. Alright, Dooku. So bring a different team. And this is the last match. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being pay to play. I mean, if that's the whole point of a game is to have fun, sometimes, you gotta spend your money on what you like to do. I just don't think that people understand that pay to win and pay to lose can only exist together. They're like a married couple. Meaning when people say such and such is pay to win, I don't agree. I think it's just pay to play. Some people pay more to play than others. And some people pay less, but some people make more money than others. I mean, I guess someone like Bonesaw could argue that they're pay to play, or I mean pay to win, because he does not pay to lose. That's for sure. At least from the content that I've seen on his channel, that guy is like he's got mad pay. I see a lot of people using that Moochie though. Like, I'm not a fan. I don't think Moochie's that good. I'd rather use Nora as an attacker. The Uriel Essence is nice, and the damage boost with ranks, but ranks cost Amber, and if you're gonna spend Amber, there's monsters like Moonhaze and Tanya that aren't even pay to play. They're just free to play, and they'll handle a Moochie. You can just trade disable the taunt and then beat up Moochie with Moonhaze. Moonhaze is far from trash. Look at my the second dungeon gauntlet video and go to 41 minutes, bro. Moonhaze is so far from trash. I was mind blown at Moonhaze's capabilities. You can basically shield yourself into deny long enough to come out of. It's just infinite, basically, meaning you can lock down 3 whole monsters with Moonhaze if they don't have a purr. Like, you make her to where she can't be hit other than light damage, and then you stun them all, and then while they're stunned, you charge, and with your extra turn under a shield, and you just keep your stamina going, and then if they somehow break through, you got a Uriel's Essence. Yeah, Moonhaze is, like, the best denier mythic so far. I don't see a better one. This race monster, Simus, is a good denier, but she's not on that Moonhaze level, man.
Moonhaze is definitely, once you get Moonhaze to rank 3, it's a whole nother ballpark. If you have, a taunt monster, you can negative effects remove that taunt monster if it's been trait disabled. Yeah, that's one monster I can't get behind being trash. What's trash about Moonhaze? Not being rank 3 and possessing yourself, that's the only thing that I can say is trash about Moonhaze. Can't even say doesn't do damage because Torture's Sunburn does damage over turns. You got Mega Stun. Yeah, it doesn't really answer Wormlad very well, but Possession does. Like, you can possess Wormlad and revive and or possess him and blind him, which isn't so good on an attacker, but it's good on a support monster like Wormlad. I mean, most of his moves work on your own team, so if they're running Wormlad and he's rank 115 or higher, and they killed one of your monsters, and you possess their Wormlad and he revives your dude, like come on, how's that trash? That's insane. That's groundbreaking. Where did you go, Toxic? How the you building that team or what? This is going to be the last fight. Where'd you go? I got 4 live duels to do, and then I still got to do this PvP climb live. 7 hours left, with eight fights to do, and we're ranked 775. I would love to get in top 500. That would make my day. I'm just trying to get there before October 6th, which if I get those 10,000 gems from tasks, that should be the easiest October 6th mission ever. Honestly, Moonhaze will probably be rank 3 as soon as I get them gems. I can't see any reason not to have Moonhaze rank 3 or higher with 3 level 9 speeds on as a free-to-play. Plus, my Moonhaze doesn't need very much to get ranked. Tanya would be her lead, meaning I'd like Tanya to be faster than Moonhaze so that you can trait disable and then use Moonhaze. And then Santa, that would probably be my team. Tanya, Moonhaze, Santa. Even though, actually, that just doesn't really give you the distance on Santa that you hope for, like Revive does. So I guess I would rank Day. Especially for that dungeon too, I guess. Yeah, getting Day ranked would be a better idea than Santa. Since you're not reviving, you don't need the trait. Are you still there, Toxic? About to go chase him down. Where'd you go, Doogu? He had runes set to 8, if I remember correctly, right? Set the monsters to 110.